From seeing everything I've seen from you, it seems like you have a lot of confidence. Is this like you've always had a point of view?
I don't think it's that I have confidence. I just don't think I really care as much as I should. You know what I mean? It's like more like a what do I gotta lose kind of thing. It's not like I got this, but it's just it's a real laissez-faire or laissez-faire attitude, as people would say.
Grew up in Paris. How do you think those two cultures affected your creativity today?
I mean, the experience itself of, because it's like beauty that needs like context. Like if you've only ever been to Paris, you only know that, right? But then like I would go to New York and see like a completely different culture. I don't know, when people like talk about like pop culture here, they're like, oh yeah, you know, I used to watch this show as a kid, or I used to do this as a kid. It's like, I used to like chill at like, I just like hang out at the Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Or just like being in the French Street. Like so many historical landmarks were just places I used to like fuck around at as a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely affected me. Like now, like I see things and like I process them different because it's like nothing's really that crazy anymore. Obviously, there's still things that are crazy, but like the way I like compute information.
Yeah. So talking about trends and stuff, I mean, things have changed so rapidly now.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody said this in every sort of last decade that there's nothing new anymore.
Yeah.
Do you agree that there's nothing, it's impossible to think of any new way to do things and it's
well, everything ever has been done.
Right.
But that's like, if nothing was new, that's like the most depressing thing of all time.
But then is it about dissecting what has been done before and then rearranging
But that's all people do anyways. Like people get inspired from their experiences, things they see, things that they think are cool, and then they implement it, you know, with their personality and their ideas. Obviously there's a fine line between like copying and being inspired, and like all, you know, history repeats itself. So it's like you'll see a new version, like a 2.0 version of something that happened like 20 years ago.
Right. Being creative, can you force yourself to be creative, or does it have to come organically?
Well, no, I can't force myself to be creative. An idea, I have a million ideas a day, and most of them are shit. And I try to focus on the ones that are good.
That's good.
You know, I see things and they make me think, and I revisit. I don't force myself to do anything, which is probably a flaw. Because then, you know, Noah and my dad sometimes got to put a little heat on my ass.
All right. Attention span of
Short.
consumers.
Oh,
So-
short.
So obviously it's got less and less. Is this something that you're aware of and affects your creativity, or does it not even count because...
I mean, I put some stuff on the internet, but I have so many like creative projects, like furniture and other stuff that like doesn't live on the internet yet, and I want to find a space for it where people would appreciate it, because, you know, like with Instagram, I could be working on something, like an object for who knows how long, like I'm making it with my hand or whatever, and I post it on Instagram, and somebody double taps it, and then they scroll, and it's some chick in Tulum in like a bikini, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want my stuff that I work on really hard to live in the same space as that. But then again, it's like, that's what the internet is for. I don't know, the internet is the best thing in the world, and also like the worst. It's like a blessing and a curse. It's like, I love it. It's just like sometimes I'm like too in my head about it, and I focus on all the negative stuff versus seeing the positive part of it. I'm a pessimist at times.
New York. New York is a big part of your life.
Yeah.
New York's going through big transformation at the moment.
Yeah.
What's your idea about how New York is going to bounce back, and will it be a positive thing for the arts and creativity?
It'll be a positive things for the arts and creativity for sure. New York needed a break anyways, dude.
Interesting, why?
I don't know, I can't explain it. Like it's like New York is New York. Like it's gonna be fine regardless.
Right.
It's the greatest city in the fucking world. Duh. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's coming back soon. I was just in New York a few weeks ago. There was a good energy there. People were less pissed. But it's sick because all the fake New Yorkers left. So all like the shitheads that nobody even wanted in New York got the fuck out. So now it's just all the real New Yorkers hanging out. And it's nice to just have New Yorkers without all like the wannabe.
So it cleansed it a bit.
Yeah. New York needed a deep cleanse.
Yeah. What would you like the title of your obituary to say?
Shit.
I like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
Perfect. Awesome. That's it.
Thanks, man. That was cool.
Thank you, dude.